What's up, everybody? Welcome out. I think this is day 4. Trevor's out here. He came out here all the way out to the feedlot field to fuel up my tractor. So the cap's still off. Man, I cannot point. It's right there. But yeah, how's the cellar going? I haven't been at the cellar much, but Trevor's there every day.
Cellar's been going great. All cellar equipment's working great, so
No more issues?
no more issues. We had one issue with a bar that we had to cut out because it kept getting caught up with vines and stopping the belt. But once we cut that out, it's not been a problem.
All right. I may have to have Trevor film film the equipment running at the cellar. I know today you are going to be switching cellars.
We're going to be moving.
Yeah.
Moving to another set of cellars. So
Yeah. Those two A-frame cellars we started at, one's full, the other one's almost full. The next field they're going to be doing is this one, but before they move out here, it's going to be full, so they're going to have to completely move to a different location. All the cellar equipment's going to have to move. So, yeah, they'll be moving that. Maybe Trevor could film some of it because I'll be out here in the field.
yeah, I'll try to film a little bit. We'll see how it goes.
All right, well, I'll be in the tractor all day today. I don't have to trade Christopher off today, so I'll be in the vine chopper. I should get this field done, and I'll be moving to a different field. So I'll see you there. But before I can go take this out into the field, I've got to grease it. So there's grease zerks all over the place on this thing, and I have to grease it every day because it just sits there and spins nonstop for about 14 hours. So I definitely have to grease it up. All right, she's all greased, buttoned up. All the shields are closed. Should be ready to go. All right, I'm going now. Just got past this pivot. I had to move the pivot out of the way so I could go. That pivot is probably one of the slowest pivots I've ever had to move. Set on 100%, it still took like 30 minutes to move. Maybe 100 feet, not even 100 feet. So, I have a lot of, it doesn't look like I have very much left, just this little bit over here. But these rows are really long, so it's probably actually gonna take me quite a few hours just to get across this field. But we'll get there. All right, I'm out here. I zoomed in, there's 2 coyotes. They just ran across the potato field. Oh, they're kind of waiting. They're just on the other side of these weeds. We'll see. Yeah, they're just waiting there. Oh, there's one. There's the other one. So there's 2 coyotes right there. We're right next to the lava rock. So all those little bushes and trees, that's all lava rock. So it makes sense that they're out here because this is their territory out here. But I got 2 little visitors to keep me company. They're pretty big. They look healthy too. Too bad I don't have a little bit better camera. All I've got is my phone. Probably out here looking for mice or rabbits. Well, my 2 coyote friends are still out here. There's a hay field next to us, and I keep seeing them pounce on stuff, so I'm guessing they're searching for mice. They're just out here hunting. But I am on my final round of this field. I just have this pass, and then I have to go right where the pivot's sitting, and then I'll be done. Surprisingly, they have not got out here yet. I thought for sure they would have been out here by now because it's 3 o'clock, and they only had about 20 acres. Granted, they did have to move cellars at some point, so I imagine they're doing that. Yeah, over here in Idaho, right in the middle of southeast Idaho, there's lava rock all over. So I don't know when the lava was there. I mean, there's no big volcanoes anywhere, but there's lots of lava rock all over. And it's full of snakes, and it's full of coyotes and all sorts of stuff. And this year when Josh was watering this field, there was multiple times where he'd come out to check this little pivot that's right next to the lava rock. And I think once he almost stepped on a rattlesnake, and then another time there was a really big blow snake, like a 3 or 4 foot long blow snake. So yeah, we don't like coming over here on this side of the field because that's where all the rattlesnakes and all the snakes are. They come out of the rocks and come out looking for mice. But I am almost done with this field. It's a big one. I think this is like 120 acres or so. So it'll be good to be done with this and moved back to our own fields. All right, I am done with this field. But I just thought I would show you guys some of the lava rocks. So these are just, I'm just driving along the edge of the field. These are piles of lava rock that are just, nobody piled them there. They were just, that's where they were. So there's just lava rock all over the place. Up here, it actually gets pretty tall. It's like that big mound right there. It's probably about 20 feet tall. And then up here in front of me, there's some lava rock cliffs that are about 20 feet tall. And this goes for miles and miles and miles. So there's a lot of lava rock out here in the middle of Idaho. I was driving to the next cellar or the next field, and they are moving cellars. So I thought I would stop because it was on the way and help them get everything set up. So I'm gonna transfer you guys to the GoPro. Just gotta get everything lined up. All the equipment needs to be unhooked, lined up, and put in the cellar. We got to hook this to that. Luckily at this cellar, we don't have to use the generator, so that'll be nice. We're hoping we can set up right in the middle and just run the conveyors this way. So we will just have to set up in the middle and then we'll be good. We won't have to move around. We at least won't have to move the sorter table and the even flow bin. We've almost got it. You gotta lift this up and put it on.
No, you gotta stay turning.
Lift it up. Lift it up now. They're good. There we go.
So this is all the wiring for the even flow bin?
Yep. Which next year we'll have a big plug in.
Yeah, because they don't have a plug. Oh.
Scared the crap out of me. You're scaring me.
Sorry.
You're in an electrical panel and you're making popping noises. I might have to beat you.
Then Dad's over here catching praying mantises.
Well, in theory, these 220s are just
I've almost got the piler in. We're getting there.
You gotta rewire this motor again.
Huh?
You gotta rewire this motor again.
Why is it backwards for the?
Backwards. So we had to rewire it up there because it was running backwards. That's what backwards.
Oh. So we have to rewire this because the hydraulic motor that runs the drive is going backwards. We don't know why, because everything else is still going forwards, just the drive is going backwards. But to rewire three-phase, all you have to do is switch 2 wires. It doesn't matter which 2. Switch any 2 wires and it'll reverse the direction. Okay, now we can unhook and move all this stuff. Just getting the wiring right is the hardest part.
Okay.
That sounds better. Actually sounds like it did something. Now, you ready, Lloyd? You mean go back?
I gotta get to where I can see it. Yeah, back a little bit. A little more. A little bit. A little bit. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, that
It's covered, Chris, so you can't tell, but I'm pretty sure that was backwards.
it doesn't sound like it's doing anything.
Right.
There. I can't get my finger in the pin.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I figured it would drop.
There we go.
Got the bar.
We're gonna have to flip this thing around. That end's got to go that way.
We gotta go in the hopper, don't we?
Yeah.
In.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh. Let's put your little bit over.
Pick up.
It's hitting the jacks. Can't push it. Like that. That'll work, I think. We're getting there. Just figuring out how to get everything lined up just right to where it'll work. Because we don't want to have to move this or that. So we just want to make sure the conveyors are set up to where we don't have to move them. That's probably good. Looks good. We have everything set up now. Now we have to go out to the field and take all the equipment out to the field because we're switching from the field that's over here to the one that's way out where I was just at. Okay, I am back out in the vine beater. Just started this new field. It's not a very big field, so the rows are pretty short. So I've already gone quite a ways across. It only goes to right there where those weeds are, and then that's the next field, but the rows go another way. So yeah,
display.
Just out here in a new field. All right, I'm back here at the cellar. Just came back here before going home. Thought I would come check and see how much they got filled. Obviously it's nighttime. Let's walk back here in the cellar and see how many potatoes we have. Yeah, all this on the ground right here is like a pile of nasty rotten potatoes. Potatoes still looking good though. There's a nice light right here so you can actually see. They're looking good. Looks like we have quite a pile back here in the back. So this cellar is a little bit bigger than the last ones. I think each side, there's two cellars here side by side. I think they each hold about 65 or 70,000 sacks. So the pile in this cellar will be about 20 to 25 feet high. Looks like they've already got the height. Now they're just adding to it. Good looking potatoes. That's quite the pile. Potatoes look pretty good. I mean, they're nice and big. I mean, that's a big potato. It's kind of cool to watch all the little waterfalls of potatoes coming down. All these different conveyors all the way down. Something you don't see every day. It looks really cool when they're coming down these bigger ones, because it actually looks like a waterfall. Just sliding down. They're not really falling, they're just sliding. Now, I never know what anybody wants to see. I just kind of show what I can. So if there's anything that you want to see, make sure to put it in the comments and I'll try and make that happen. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that video today. It was a little bit different. Harvest is a little different every day. So ideally, we won't have too many breakdowns because all of our equipment is fairly new, other than getting a few pieces of metal caught in some of the equipment. But yeah, it's pretty cool to watch harvest and watch all the potatoes roll in and get piled up. So make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.